The old house on the outskirts of Dalat, covered in moss and shadows, became my temporary home after I accepted a job as its caretaker. The owner said the house needed someone to stay in it regularly, to prevent trespassers or deterioration. On the very first day I stepped inside, I felt a chill, not because of the cold mountain air, but because of the large portrait hanging in the living room. It was a painting of a woman in a black oud dye. Her expression was solemn, and her eyes seemed to follow me wherever I moved. The room was dimly lit, and yet her gaze glowed with something alive. That first night, around 2 a.m., I heard the sound of wooden clogs echoing across the second-floor hallway. I turned on the lights and rushed upstairs, no one. But when I came back down, something was different. The woman's gaze in the painting had shifted. It was no longer staring forward, but slightly to the left, toward the staircase. I blinked several times. Just my imagination, I told myself, but my heart wouldn't stop racing. The next morning, I called the house owner. I asked who the woman in the portrait was. He went quiet for a long time, then finally said, "Don't take that painting down. She's my wife. She passed away 15 years ago. Since then, no one has been able to stay more than 3 nights. On the 3rd night, I covered the painting with a white cloth. That evening, strong winds howled outside, though all the windows were closed tight. I jolted awake when I felt a whisper right beside my ear. Don't cover my eyes. I need to see." I sat up, heart pounding. The cloth had fallen to the floor. No wind could have knocked it off. Instead of running away, I went upstairs to a locked room on the 3rd floor. The door creaked open. It was a dusty old bedroom, filled with a faint scent of aged perfume. On the desk was a faded journal. I flipped to the last page. I know he no longer loves me, but I still wait every night, inside this frame, just to see his face one more time. Even if it's hatred, I'll accept it. My hands trembled. From then on, I left a warm yellow lamp on each night in the living room. The portrait no longer changed. The footsteps disappeared. I think the woman just needed someone to look back at her. Sincerely.